Paul, it might not have been the prettiest game, but a win is a win, especially after a tough weekend like that. How big was this?
Well, we needed a win, and you know, it was not how we drew it up as far as Irvin having a good start and giving us a little bit of length. He was battling from the get-go again. You know, I think fastball command was a little bit shaky, but I think the biggest problem for him was his slider today. It just seemed like he didn't have a real good feel for that pitch, and you know, got him in trouble a couple of times. You know, you scatter 16 hits and you find a way to win. I give the offense a lot of credit for keep putting runs on the board, and then the guys that came in did a good job. You know, even Bucenis I thought threw fairly well, and Matty got a big out. Raj battled, and of course Kinsler cleaned it out. So, you know, we'll take it.
After the offense that was kind of quiet this last weekend to come out, like you said, and scatter hits around, especially from a bunch of different guys, how key was that?
It was good to get on the board early. You know, Esco had a good at-bat, and Miggy, you know, good to see the power resurface tonight with the center field shot. And, you know, Kenny's really been having a tough time right-handed, and he was out there working early today and trying to find something that felt a little bit better. And it was nice to see him rewarded because, you know, I think it was a changeup that he got. But a lot of guys contributed, and we kept on finding ways to score a run. Joe had a big hit. Castro, I thought, had a big hit when we knocked out their starter just to get into the bullpen a little bit earlier. You know, some of those things add up over the course of a series. So a lot of guys contributed.
Kenny didn't just hit a home run from the right side. I mean, he hit one of the longest ever hit at this ballpark. Were you surprised to see where that thing landed tonight?
He takes pride in his length, you know. I mean, it was it was crushed. I mean, I don't see the balls go into that part of the stadium, up in that second deck, that far over towards center field. Yeah, it was really good to see because I know that he wants to be a guy that you can count on in terms of giving you balance from both sides, and it's been, you know, fairly lopsided to this point.
Esco okay, or was that just for defense?
I just thought that we would change it up, put 80 out there. I really like how he's been moving on the defensive side, and I thought, you know, if we could save an out maybe along the way the last few innings, it might pay off.
What would you see from your pitchers just to be able to bear down and keep those guys stranded, and a few 14 runners left on base there, I think? And
you know, Irvin gave up a lot of hits, and you know, he still pitched out of some situations where he got us off the field, even there in the fifth inning where I gave him a chance to complete 5, and he got the last out. But, you know, Rogers had to strand a few. Matty had to pick us up, you know, to leave the bases loaded. So there's, you know, numerous times they leave 14 on base. You know, you're going to have guys make pitches at the right times to find a way to hold on.
But the potential go-ahead run on base is against the book a little bit, but he was that hot.
He was, you know, he seems like he's always swings the bat well against us. He was having a big night. Frazier, we know, is dangerous. I just had to pick who I wanted to give a chance to beat us in that situation, and, you know, no disrespect intended, just trying to give ourselves the best chance.